Dr. Christopher Tufton, the Minister of Health and Wellness, has pushed aside claims that have been made by the opposition's Shadow Minister on Health, Dr. Morais, that the restoration of the Cornwall Regional Hospital in Montego Bay St. James will cost approximately 12 billion Jamaican dollars. According to Dr. Tufton, he is quite unsure where Dr. Morais would have gotten that information, as that is not the amount that he has been working with, nor is it the amount that he has been informed of. Dr. Christopher Tufton went on to state that the amount of Jamaican $12 billion is far in excess of what his information is in relation to the restoration of the Cornwall Regional Hospital. He went on to state that he is quite happy to have a discussion with Dr. Morais to ascertain how exactly he arrived at that amount and the calculation that was used. The tour of the facility by Dr. Christopher Tufton came one day after a tour with Dr. Morais and his team from the People's National Party who visited the facility, and it was found that based on the scope of work which has been done at the problem-plagued hospital building, so far it would cost approximately Jamaican $4 billion, which was estimated by the Dr. Archibald McDonald-led Oversight Committee. In response to Morais' criticisms, Dr. Christopher Tufton has said that the progress of the Cornwall Regional Hospital project should not be judged only on what is visible, as the rehabilitation cost often fluctuates based on the work that is ongoing. Tufton also mentioned that he will be presenting a proposal to Cabinet next week to determine the steps that should next be taken to address the renovation of the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Cornwall Regional Hospital building and the approach to the renovation require a new process of thinking, and my intention is to go to Cabinet in the next week or so with a proposal that will recognize the achievements and shortfalls and make a recommendation as to how we can improve the process. The Cornwall Regional Hospital has been undergoing restoration to correct a noxious fumes issue which arose in September 2016, resulting in several of the 10th-floor facilities departments being evacuated from its first 3 floors. The project is now scheduled for completion between late 2021 and early 2022. Members of the Jamaican public are being encouraged to make comments and provide recommendations on the beach access and management policy for Jamaica, which is now at the draft stage of development. The call comes from Minister of Housing, Urban Renewal, Environment and Climate Change, Colonel Charles Jr., who has mentioned that the input of the public is vital in ensuring that the policy is beneficial to all. Colonel Charles Jr. went on to state that he would like to hear from the Jamaican public. He would like to hear what their thoughts and their ideas are as they seek to work together to finalize and implement this beach access and management policy that will benefit all Jamaicans for generations to come. He further noted that through the policy, the government is seeking to increase access to the foreshore, that is, the wet sand or gravel area, to improve the standard of the beaches available to the public. We aim to achieve these goals by strengthening the institutional arrangements for the development and maintenance of our beaches, providing increased access of beachgoers to the foreshore and the beach, and providing and maintaining bathing beaches with excellent amenities which take into account environmental concerns. Colonel Charles Jr. further went on to state that in preparing the draft, policy consideration was given to all the relevant interests, including the traditional rights of fishers as well as factors affecting the island's beaches, including erosion as a result of the impact of weather systems, climate change, and pollution from land-based sources. Charles further mentioned that the government will be carrying out coastal protection works in the eastern end of the island through the National Works Agency, the National Environment and Planning Agency, and the Planning Institute of Jamaica, and with the financial support of the Adaptation Fund. Additionally, the Tourism Enhancement Fund will continue to assist the National Resources Conservation Authority and the NEPA in its capacity as the Beach Control Authority with the provision of technical and financial support in the rehabilitation of some of the island's public beaches. Charles also said that the government is committed to ensuring that Jamaicans and the island's visitors have access to beaches of excellent quality. As such, the consultations being hosted by his ministry will be comprehensive and inclusive. They are canvassing a wide cross-section of Jamaica as they seek to gain feedback in order to shape this important and far-reaching national policy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about these situations that have been discussed. What of this beach management and access policy that have been designed by Colonel Charles Jr. and the Ministry of Urban Renewal and Environment? What of the plans that they have put in place in relation to working with various authorities and organizations to enhance the appearance of beaches and the amenities thereof? What of the statement coming from Dr. Christopher Tufton in relation to the estimation that far exceeds his Jamaican $4 billion? That has been made by the PNP's Dr. Morais. Dr. Morais saying that it will cost Jamaican $12 billion versus what Tufton has said it will cost a little bit over Jamaican $4 billion. Well, at the end of this project, we will all see. We will all see if this project will end in 2022 as is planned, or it will continue for at least another 2 to 4 years. Now, thanks for watching. Remember to leave your comments down below and let us know what you think about the situations and what is your opinion on the matters that have been discussed. Remember to remain vigilant at all times. Keep yourself safe. And of course, be alert. Whether you are at home or you're on the road, please be vigilant and be quite focused and be aware of what is happening in your surroundings. Thanks for watching, and remember, we are happy to have you with us on the Learning Academy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.